So let's talk about some of the first few credits. It looks like you did a feature first called You're So Dead, and then you mentioned Friday Night Lights. Just take us through, what are those initial first steps to actually getting into those auditions and getting cast on those projects?
So part of it was I took a lot of acting classes, which anyone, no matter what you're producing, if you can, or if you're a writer, if you're a director, if you're an actor, you should be doing that craft as often as possible. So I took, I was in a lot of different acting classes. That very first movie, which I don't think ever came out and probably shouldn't ever come out, and hopefully is buried. I did a bunch of shorts and stuff, like student shorts and stuff like that, and I did that movie as well, and a couple other small movies that just I don't think ever saw the light of day. And that was I was in an acting class and got an agent and manager through that acting class, because a lot of classes in LA will set up sort of these workshop things where you go and you read for agents or managers, and that's what I did. I got one after being there. I actually had an agent in Texas because I was taking acting classes, who I kept for a long time, and they were great, and they found me in an acting class. And then I found my first manager out of an acting class in LA. I mean, I know a lot of people cold call and cold send stuff. I've never found any success of doing that. And then I mean, you know, there's a lot of like online places. I'm not, again, like I've been out of the acting game for a minute and definitely haven't been submitting myself, but there are places you can definitely self-submit. And I mean, it's interesting too. I will say this, like, there are people that I know from like some of my first acting classes in LA 15 years ago. And like when I've been casting movies as a director, because now I write and direct mostly, they'll reach out and be like, can I audition for your movie? And I'm like, yes, because I remember you. I remember you're good. And like, so those connections are important, and not necessarily like, maybe they're not important, 15 years ago, but they are the people that like you think about, 15 years later. Cause like, of course I remember these people from these classes. This was like a very like formative time for me as a creator in LA.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Selling Your Screenplay podcast. If you'd like to hear the full interview, just go to sellingyourscreenplay.com/podcasts, or to go directly to the episode, just use the link in the show notes. Thanks for watching.